Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. This is the G-Class, the all-new generation, so the G500. In today's video I will show you why this is the perfect Geländewagen for winter conditions. And as you can see, we are in Switzerland, in the Kanton of Schwyz. You can see the cloud level. So we are actually above the clouds, and that's why it is sunny weather. I have to say, the Geländewagen, you can't really use it in snow. Of course you need snow chains. And we actually got stuck earlier this day. So from the exterior you can see it has the winter set on this particular G-Wagon. So very small rims, and the design is actually from the previous generation G-Class. But it is really handy, especially in very wet conditions. Furthermore, it has the emerald green exterior color, and yes, the AMG line also in the interior. It doesn't have the AMG line steering wheel because of the heated steering wheel. This always needs to be in a round shape. And furthermore, checking out the details inside, yes, it has a very bright leather interior with the high prestige package. And that means high-end Burmester surround sound system, so the speakers in each corner, also here on the top, which actually mimics the indicator on the top of the hood. So furthermore, it has nice wood options. And just check out the G-Class characteristics, such as this handle, which is easy entrance. Gorgeous G-Class interior. And yes, it also has the Alcantara on the ceiling and the pillars. Amazing sound when the door closes. Just listen. Of course, you have to close it a little firmer. And also when locking the car. It sounds amazing. Furthermore, I already mentioned the emerald green exterior color, and this is where you can notice the AMG line exterior. It is not the real AMG, so it has horizontal lines for the grille. No, the interior. Of course, a very bright leather and Alcantara design. We'll go a little bit backwards. And there you can see the beautiful quality. It has a sunroof, and the complete ceiling with the panels are in Alcantara with the high-end prestige package. And check out the trunk. Amazing. So let's go inside and we'll take it for a drive. The G500. And the entrance is always done with the side step. And as we are on a hill, it closes very easily. I will just press the button for the electronics to work. There you can see Mercedes-Benz. And let's hit the button to start. It sounds amazing, because this is a V8 bi-turbo. I will put it into drive. And let's take off. And there in front of us you can see the beautiful mountain with the clouds. It is just amazing driving here.
In 500 meters, turn right.
So the navigation is set to Zurich. And as I mentioned, I will show you the driving characteristics. Because I've been driving the G500 for a few weeks now. And I can tell you, in the start, the first day, it was so unusual, it feels so big. And the second day, third day, you really get used to it and you don't want anything else. At least this is what I experienced. Of course, you have different types of engines for the G-Class.
Now turn right.
The G500 is very fuel consuming. If you drive it on the Autobahn on longer distances and you drive a little faster than 140 kilometers an hour, it easily reaches around 20 liters per 100 kilometers. let's say like 18. So the G400D is still a very good option because you get the same car, the same space, same design of course, but just with a diesel, more fuel efficient engine. But of course the G500 also has a lot of advantages. First of all, the engine of course. It is a 4-liter V8 and yes, it sounds amazing. I will put it into sport mode and then everything becomes a little more stiff and the engine is more responsive with the gas pedal. Let's listen. But I will put it back into the comfort mode as we are driving downhill and there are a lot of cars approaching. The steering is also relatively light, especially compared to the predecessor G-Class. But the turning radius is really a struggle, especially when driving in the city, because there are a lot of corners that you just can't make with one try. And just check out this van, it is completely under snow. You can really see it here on the left. Amazing. He must have left his van there for a few days. And this is very interesting because we are above the cloud level, it is very sunny, and as we will go downwards, down the hill, we will get in a darker atmosphere. The G500 is around 2,100 kilograms in weight. The height is around 1 meters and 90 centimeters and the width a little less than 2 meters. And that means you have to be careful for some parking lots because of the height. So let's talk about the options you can choose for a G-Wagon. First of all, yes, it has the interior AMG line package. I expect that most people get confused because it is the round shaped steering wheel, and this is because it has the heated steering wheel option. You can control it with a button just behind it. This is the same button to control the position of the steering wheel. So if you turn it one time, it will be activated, and it is very warm, perfect for these snow conditions. Another characteristic where you can recognize the AMG line is the pedals. So the gas pedal, brake, which have these nuts. And it also has a beautiful leather prestige package. So it has the leather stitched dash. Also on the door side, the door trim, with beautiful combination of wood. And as we look outside, we are entering the clouds. It becomes very foggy. And we were at an altitude of 1700 meters. Eventually we will go down to around 500. And here in front of us there's a snow scraper. So we have to reverse, make some space. Let's see how far we can reverse. Let's go. And let's listen. take a left turn downhill. So I mentioned the beautiful wood combination with the leather package, and that's not all, because it is also full Alcantara at the pillars and the complete ceiling. So also here at your mirror cover. And I really love the Burmester surround sound system, high end. So it has at the corners also the high end speakers. Even here at the controls for the sunshade and the sunroof. You can also close this part, and that's where you can see the full Alcantara also in the center. And now the fact that we can't see a lot outside, I will just focus on the interior, because if you press the vehicle button down here next to the Mercedes clock in the center, you have your seat massage options. So for the driver, you can press massage, for example the hot relaxing, but I will go for the mobilizing massage. There's also a massage function for the passenger. Furthermore, you have your in-car office. There's also an option for television on your digital screen, but you can't use it while driving, of course. And you can connect it with your Bluetooth, your phone. And these are two large 12.3-inch digital screens. And these are not touchscreen, so it doesn't have the MBUX. And now we managed to get into the city of Schwyz. And yes, it is very red outside, completely different than above the cloud level. So we will take a right turn over here, and now we can really focus on the engine of the G500. I mentioned earlier that the consumption on the Autobahn was around 20 liters per 100 kilometers when driving really in a rapid way, but I will put it to 0, and we will see from now on until Zurich how much it consumes. So in the comfort mode it really feels confident. You know that you have a V8 bi-turbo producing 427 horsepower and 610 Newton meters of torque. It has a 9-speed automatic transmission, and you can see from my seating position that it is very easy to have your hand here on the door side because of the height. You really sit above other vehicles, higher than the vans and in the range of trucks. Let me put it into the sport mode and let's listen. Very confident. Taking corners, it actually feels like a normal sedan. Of course, in higher speeds you feel the weight and the height, but the seats also help a lot. It has not only the massage but also the active side bolster, so it pushes you back into position. So if you, for example, approach a roundabout and you take a turn to the right over here, I feel that the seat is pushing me back in my position, so also to the right. And I really love when I indicate that I can see the indicators on the top of the bonnet. And this is what I mentioned with the wind noise. We are driving 120 kilometers an hour. Let me show you the side bolsters of the seat, which is called the dynamic seat. It is currently set to level 2. But you can also change the lumbar, so where the pressure point is in your seat. And of course the side bolsters, which you can completely tighten or loosen around your back. Here the A pillar, and it moves to the B pillar like the same way, and all the way to the back to the C pillar with the trunk area. Amazing. And if you look up, it has the Alcantara ceiling. So currently it consumed around 16 liters per 100 kilometers. And if I swipe up, you can see that when driving 118 kilometers an hour, it consumes around 14 or 15 liters per 100 kilometers. Now we actually made it to the next lake. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the G-Class Geländewagen. And I will be driving it for a few weeks, so a lot more videos will definitely come. Thanks for watching MercBenzKing, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.